Hi everyone, I am David. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about the very basic thing we need to know in engine room. Junior engineers, after finishing their college, when they joined the ship, when they came to engine room, the first task will be given to them is taking sounding of the tank. This is very important for everyone. So we all must know how to take sounding. But before going to the sounding part, we all must know what all the tanks are given in the engine room. So here we have 5 major categories in engine room tanks. The first category is dirty oil tanks. Second category is lube oil tanks. The third one is fuel oil tanks. Fourth one is miscellaneous tanks. And fifth one is freshwater tanks. In the first category, in the dirty oil tanks, there are 7 types of tanks are available in engine room. But depends upon the ship, it will vary. But mostly these 7 tanks will be available in most of the ships. Most of the foreign going ships will be given with these 7 types of dirty oil tanks in engine. The first one is oily bilge tank. Second one is bilge holding tank. Third one is purifier sludge tank. Fourth one is dirty oil tank. Fifth one is scavenger tank. Sixth one is stuffing box drain tank. Lube oil drain tank, stuffing box, lube oil drain tank. Seventh one is incinerator waste oil tank. Some of the ship given with this incinerator waste oil tank will be given with 2 types of tank, like incinerator waste oil settling tank, incinerator waste oil service tank. Only few ships will be given like this. If not, there will be only one tank, that is incinerator waste oil tank. Right? So now in engine room we have these 7 types of tanks. Second category is lube oil tanks. In lube oil tanks also we have different types. We use the lube oil for main engine, cylinder oil. For generator also we use lube oil. So we have several tanks. The first one is main engine lube oil storage tank. Second one is main engine lube oil settling tank. The third one is main engine cylinder oil storage tank. The fourth one is main engine cylinder oil daily tank. The fifth one is generator lube oil storage tank. Sixth one is generator lube oil settling tank. The seventh one is steering gear oil storage tank. The eighth one is stent tube lube oil storage tank or stent tube lube oil gravity tank. It depends. These names will be differ from ship to ship. The ninth one is hydraulic oil storage tank. If the ship is equipped with fremo, if the ship is tanker ship, then the fremo will be there. Then this fremo ship will be having hydraulic oil storage tank also. Okay. Now we will go to the fuel tanks. In fuel tanks also we have several types. The first one is fuel oil storage tank. In the fuel oil storage tank there will be 3 tanks or maybe 2 tanks. Port, center, starboard, or maybe port, starboard. It's vary with ship to ship. The requirement for the fuel oil tank, capacity of the fuel oil tank, and the place where the fuel oil tanks has to be fitted, this everything will be discussed in upcoming videos. In this video, we will only discuss about what all the tanks are there, what are the purpose of them. That only we will discuss. Okay. Rest of the things as per the SORAS requirements, everything we will discuss in upcoming videos. Now, I told about fuel oil tank. Next, diesel oil tank. Diesel oil also having storage tanks. Diesel oil storage tank or diesel oil storage tank starboard. Okay, and In fuel oil settling tank is there, fuel oil service tank is there. Some ship may be given with fuel oil service tank 1, fuel oil service tank 2. Some of the ship only given with fuel oil service tank only one service tank. Okay. Same like fuel oil, diesel oil tanks also given with diesel oil service tank, diesel oil settling tank. Apart from this storage and settling tank, we have 2-3 more tanks also. They are Incinerator diesel oil storage tank, Generator diesel oil storage tank. These 2 tanks will be fitted in all the ships. Normally, generally, all the ships are having with these 2 tanks. Apart from these 2 tanks, IGG diesel oil storage tanks also given in the tanker ship. Only in tanker ship, the IG will be used. So, for running this IG, we are having IGG diesel oil storage tank also. Now, the 4th category. The category name is miscellaneous tanks. Below this category, fuel oil overflow tank, diesel oil overflow tank, and main engine lube oil sump tanks are these 3 tanks are coming. Okay. The 5th category is freshwater tank. Below these freshwater tanks, port freshwater storage tank, starboard freshwater storage tank, distillate tank, aft pit tank. Aft pit tank normally used for ballasting. They may be having seawater, they may be having freshwater also. In case of tanker, they will load the freshwater in the aft pit tank and they will use the freshwater for tank cleaning. After the seawater tank cleaning, they will rinse with this freshwater. So, most probably on tankers, we will bunker freshwater in aft pit tanks. Okay, so now we all know what all the tanks are given in the engine room. Now we will see what is the location of these tanks. What is the purpose of these tanks? Okay, the first one is dirty oil tanks. In dirty oil tanks, the first one is oily bilge tank. Okay, the oily bilge tank is fitted at double bottom. In engine room, double bottom will be in the bottom floor. Okay, the oily bilge tank is fitted at double bottom. Normally they are called as DB tanks. In short form, DB tanks. Okay, in upcoming videos we will say only DB tanks, not double bottom tanks. Okay, so keep it in mind. DB tanks. All the fuel oil tank drain scupper will come to this oily bilge tank, like fuel oil settling tank, fuel oil service tank, diesel oil settling tank, diesel oil service tank, this IGT diesel oil storage tank, Incinerator diesel oil storage tank, and Generator diesel oil storage tank. All the fuel related tanks drain scupper will come to this oil bilge only. That means if you drain the service tank every day during your night watch or during morning watch, or if you drain the settling tank, fuel oil settling tank, the drain water or drain oil will go to oily bilge tank only. Clear? Second, if the ship is given with oil water separator, the oil water separator having one oil flush line. That oil flush line also go to oily bilge tank only. Okay? And third one, all the fuel related pumps. All the fuel related pumps, that means fuel oil supply pump, fuel oil circulation pump, and HFO transfer pump, diesel oil transfer pump, all the, like this, all the fuel oil related pumps, scuppers, the drain will goes to oil bilge tank only. Also, in the purifier room, mostly the purifiers will be there, all the heaters will be there, all the fuel related pumps will be there. So mostly this purifier scupper drain will goes to oily bilge tank only. Okay. Also one more thing, tank is scavenge. Scavenge drain tank. Scavenge drain tank drain also goes to oily bilge tank only. So these all things are connected together and it's going to oily bilge tank only. From them only, from there only, the drains will comes to oily bilge tank. The next type of tank is bilge holding tank. The engine room will be fitted with bilge wells, maybe forward port side, forward starboard side, aft side, main engine recess bilge well. All the bilge water will be transferred to bilge holding tank. One of the sources bilge wells. Second source is air cooler drain line. The air cooler drain water will go to bilge holding tank only. Okay. Third one, if sewage holding tank overflows, then this overflowed water also go to bilge holding tank only. So these are all the sources for bilge holding tank. Clear? And the third one is dirty oil tank. Only few ships given with this dirty oil tank. Okay. Many of the ship doesn't have this dirty oil tank. Dirty oil tank. The source for the dirty oil tank is this low oil storage tank, settling tank, and service tank. Everything. All the low oil tanks drain will goes to this dirty oil tank. Also, all the low oil tank scupper will goes to dirty oil tank. Like low oil transfer pump, main engine low oil purifier supply pump, cylinder oil transfer pump, and main engine exhaust valve actuating booster pump. All these pumps having save all trays. This save all trays scupper drain will go to dirty oil tank. Okay. Only few ships are given with this dirty oil tank. If the ship doesn't have the dirty oil tank, then these drains will also goes to oily bilge tank only. Okay. If the ship doesn't have this dirty oil tank, then now we talk about this low oil drain, this low oil later pumps drain, everything will goes to oily bilge tank only. So we should be clear about that. Okay. And the fourth category is scavenger drain tank. Scavenger drain tank straight away connected with scavenger manifold. The scavenger manifold, in between the scavenger manifold and the scavenger drain tank, one wall will be given. Okay. And special thing for this scavenger drain tank is the drain tank is given with one pressure gauge that will show how much pressure inside the tank. Rest of the tanks doesn't have this type of pressure gauge. This oily bilge tank, dirty tank, bilge holding tank, or stuffing pump drain tank, nothing will be having equipped with this pressure gauge. Only the scavenger drain tank is given with pressure gauge that will shows how much pressure inside the scavenger drain tank. That I will tell you why this pressure gauge is given, what for that, when we have to use it. These things we will discuss later. Okay, so this is scavenger drain tank. This oily bilge tank, bilge holding tank, this dirty oil tank, these three tanks will be fitted in double bottom only. They are called DB tanks. But this scavenger drain tank is fitted on top of the floor. This is separate tank. This is very small tank. This capacity is around 0.5 meter cube only. It's around 500 liters. So the scavenger drain tank is fitted separately. It is not with DB tanks. Okay. The next tank is stuffing box drain tank. Some ships are given with two stuffing box drain tanks. One tank is for collecting the main engine stuffing box oil, drain oil. The second one is for keeping the filtered oil. That means there will be a small filter or small purifier between these two tanks. Okay, the purifier or the filter will take the suction from the one tank, and after purifying, this oil will be given to the second tank. So only few ships are given with these two tanks. Otherwise, normally only one tank, that is stuffing box drain tank. This also same like scavenger drain tank, that not fitted with DB tanks. They are also given with the separate tank, separate on top of the floor. This stuffing box drain tank capacity also will be around 0.5 meter cube only. Okay, rest of this bilge holding tank and oily bilge tank, dirty oil tank capacity will be vary ship to ship. It's all about capacity of the main engine, capacity of the ship. These things we will discuss later. What is the capacity, how to calculate the capacity, what should be minimum capacity should be given for the bench holding. These things and all we will discuss later. First we will see what are the tanks are there, what is the purpose of the tank, what is the source of the tanks. This is the very main important thing for engine room for us. The next one, stuffing box tank. Why it is given? What is the source for this stuffing box tank? In a main engine, all the unit stuffing box is having one small drain line. That drain line will be connected with this stuffing box tank. But before going to this stuffing box tank, we can see how much drain is coming from the stuffing box. Every day when we are going for rounds, we can visually monitor how much drops are coming. Okay, this drain will come while main engine is running. This drain will come to one small funnel that will drop slowly. One drop will come. Okay, so we can easily monitor how much oil is drained from the particular unit of main engine. So we can easily monitor. This drain will goes to stuffing box drain tank. Clear? This stuffing box drain tank, this dirty oil tank, this scavenger tank, all the tanks connected with one sludge pump, that discharge will go to oil mix tank only. Okay, that we will discuss later in the pump section. Okay, then next category is incinerator waste oil tank. Okay, in incinerator, I already told, maybe some ships given with two. One is incinerator waste oil settling tank, incinerator waste oil service tank. Only few ships are given with incinerator waste oil tank. Only one tank will be there. Source of this tank is the oil is transferred from oil bilge tank, or the oil is transferred from purified sludge tank. The oil may be transferred from oil bilge tank, or may be transferred from purified sludge tank to incinerator waste oil tank to burn in incinerator. Okay, that is why this is given. This incinerator waste oil tank is given on top of the incinerator. Top of the incinerator means above the deck. Okay, if the incinerator is fitted in the same VCR platform, then this incinerator waste oil tank will be given above the deck. Okay, this is also same like our scavenger tank. One small capacity tank like 1 meter cube or 1.5 meter cube, maybe 2 meter cube capacity only. Okay, they are also not DP tanks. They are fitted above deck of incinerator. Clear? Now the next one is purified sludge tank. In purified sludge tank is fitted at purifier room bottom platform. Purifier room floor, not a bottom platform, means not a DP tank. In the purifier room floor, this purified sludge tank is fitted. This is actually normally rectangular type. Okay, not a curve. This doesn't have any curvature. It's fully rectangular tank. Why? Because in a purifier room, mostly 4 to 5 purifiers will be there. Like number 1 lube oil purifier, number 2 lube oil purifier, number 1 fuel oil purifier, number 2 fuel oil purifier, 1 purifier for generator lube oil. So totally 5 purifiers mostly will be given. Otherwise, minimum 4 purifiers will be there. All the 4 purifiers will be fitted horizontally in the same line. So all the discharge will go to the same tank. So the source of the tank is all the purifier discharge or dislodge line will be connected to this purifier sludge tank. From this purifier sludge tank, we can transfer oil to incinerator waste oil tank for burn in the incinerator. So now we clear about all the dirty tanks. Okay.